We're going to do some photos after the break. With that, we're going to move on to the next award with John McLaughlin. Please step up, the CEO of a company nobody knows about, Edgewood Corporation.
I think everybody should be happy. This was originally 2 hours. I cut it down to 1. Should be good. So picture this young man commuting on his skateboard to school in Beverly Hills, at the same time using a spoon to enjoy his breakfast of ice cream. Or as an electric guitar player in a budding rock and roll band, heading to Hawaii with his surfboard to play an opening gig for the Young Rascals. As a young man with many talents and interests, the world was his oyster. After high school, he attended Pepperdine University, where he majored in psychology and English. He wanted to be an architect, but wasn't very good at it. I love that. Given his speaking and writing skills, he began to think he could make a good lawyer. His stepfather, William, was an accomplished attorney and an inspiration. The guy we're honoring today came to believe he could make an impact for good as a lawyer, upholding the Constitution and the legal justice system. So he turned his academic pursuits to the law at the Loyola Marymount University School of Law. After graduation, he eventually worked his way up to criminal law as a deputy city attorney for the city of Los Angeles. Athletic by nature, he was keen on distance swimming and both road and mountain biking, but his real passion is skiing. Eventually, his ski boots began clicking, "There's no place like the mountains." In the early 70s, he relocated to South Lake Tahoe, where his civil law practice has, through the decades, focused on real estate, project finance, land use, and environmental law. Having ditched the creased slacks and blazer, we frequently see his bearded boy in a casual shirt and jeans approaching the podium of a public agency on behalf of a redevelopment client. As a founding partner of his law firm, our Esquire is a whisperer of sorts, one who negotiates to find the balance of environmental benefits with a project developer's investment goals. His ability to navigate Tahoe's complex regulatory landscape is rivaled by few, and his success in finding the middle ground has resulted in some of the most transformational projects in the Tahoe region. Here's just a few. He worked on Redevelopment Project 1, which was the original Embassy Suites at Ski Run and Ski Run Marina, a 400-suite hotel and a marina expansion that is now the Margaritaville Resort Hotel. Next was the Heavenly Village redevelopment project that linked Heavenly Mountain to the lodging base. This was a public-private partnership involving the acquisition of 17 acres, which was like 26 parcels, of developed property, and its redevelopment anchored by Heavenly Mountain Resort's gondola to the ski area. This mixed-use project included over 100,000 feet of retail, 2 Marriott hotels, the 8-plex cinema, and a multi-level parking structure. Then he shifted to the Village Center, damn it, which was the redevelopment of the 17-acre shopping center opposite Heavenly Village, including additional retail, food and beverage, water quality, and landscape improvements. And then he worked on what I think was one of the most exciting projects of his career, I'm trying to be unbiased here, which was the Edgewood Lodge and Golf Course Improvement Project. The Edgewood Lodge project was anchored by our 154-unit luxury lakefront hotel, and the project also included a realignment of numerous golf holes, construction of a series of water quality improvements, and additions to the Edgewood Clubhouse. The environmental improvements prevent 500,000 pounds of sediment from entering Lake Tahoe annually and included over 4 acres of new and restored wetlands. Next for him was the Chateau, a 365-unit tourist accommodation project that includes over 20,000 feet of retail and food and beverage, below-structure parking, streetscape, and circulation improvements. He was also instrumental in moving the Zalanta project, redevelopment project forward. Zalanta development is a 2-phase project consisting of 90 hotel condominium units, over 20,000 feet of retail and food and beverage, fronting Lake Tahoe Boulevard, opposite the gondola and subterranean parking. Phase 2 will add 60 additional units. Next to Edgewood, Lew spearheaded maybe the most important project to South Lake Tahoe, next to Edgewood, and that is the building we're sitting in today. The Tahoe Blue Event Center, which opened in September of last year, is geared towards supporting our shoulder season visitation and increasing our local job opportunities, is on track for a $60 to $80 million community economic impact annually and has been a catalyst for our Lake Link free microtransit, which, in addition to providing free transportation to our guests and tourists, also provides free transportation to a large portion of our local workforce. He was also instrumental in the development of the Tahoe Beach Club, which is a redevelopment of a 155-unit mobile home park to a 143-unit luxury lakefront residential development, which is anchored by a full-service beach club featuring a spa, indoor-outdoor pool, and waterfront food and beverage. He also worked on the Heavenly Mountain Resort Master Plan Amendment to authorize construction of multi-season recreation, including mountain biking, canopy tours, additional zip lines, and a year-round mountain coaster. He also played an important role in the creation of affordable housing projects in State Line and Incline Village. Affordable projects included 63-unit Market Street apartments opposite TRPA, the Meadowbrook apartments on Kale Drive in State Line, and the Northwood apartments and the Incline Court apartments in Incline Village. And he was also heavily involved in past renovation projects for, at the time, Caesar's Tahoe and current projects for Golden Nugget. And currently, he's assisting Barton Healthcare in developing a new Nevada campus. With his 360-degree approach to any challenge, our awardee has also helped shape some landmark policy decisions, including the pivotal 2012 TRPA Regional Plan Update. Reflecting on his 40 years as a land use and real estate attorney, our honoree appreciates that he's had the opportunity to positively impact the Lake Tahoe community. Regardless of the project, he commits 100% to seeing it through and expects to prevail, although he knows that part of securing project approval is compromise and understanding, and that not everyone will like him, that's probably true, or agree with him. Part of his relationship with clients is to educate them that environmental mitigation must be part of the Tahoe projects. He establishes the understanding that Tahoe projects take time and must be built on relationships of trust. The Esquire says, "I'm making the Tahoe community into my image, but it's satisfying." I'm not making the Tahoe community into my image, but it's satisfying that I've had an impact in supporting positive architectural character and presence. My goal remains transforming the built environment to match our amazing Lake Tahoe setting. Introducing our award winner, my ski buddy, Lew Feldman.
Well, I'm overwhelmed. I am rarely speechless, but I am prone to speechlessness here. I must be really old. That was quite the lengthy account. I will say that, you know, we're all blessed in different ways. And I've been blessed with, you know, the most incredible clients because they get it. They get that, you know, we live in such a magical place that brings so much joy, you know, to our visitors, to our residents, you know, to our children, some of whom are challenged, as we've heard earlier. And, you know, we're trying to correct some of the things that happened in the past in terms of our built environment. And, you know, when I drove over Kingsbury Grade in 1978 in my Datsun station wagon, with 2 dogs and a ton of vinyl records, I got to State Line. I had a little place in South Lake Tahoe that I had identified, and I looked around and I saw anything but a ski area. I saw an array of t-shirt shops and no sidewalks, and a lot of cars. And I just, you know, always kind of thought it would be great to play a role in changing the built environment to, you know, reflect the character of this magical, incredible place. And so to those folks that put their trust in me, I can't thank you enough. Understanding that, you know, we do have to positively impact the environment, and that's not mutually exclusive from economic prosperity. And so we have seen the community evolve and improve, and the built environment better reflect the majesty of our surroundings, and appreciate so many of you in the audience who have helped make me somewhat effective in moving the needle. And I'm not retiring. I mean, I'm not up here as, my life isn't over, I don't think. But I hope to continue to positively influence, and thanks so much for this really overwhelming recognition. I really appreciate it.